Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hades 2, where today, with a bevy of new upgrades including an extra Death Defiance, an amazing frog companion, and a very, very upgraded staff, we're taking on the surface for the first time where we're actually going to be able to make it somewhere. I guess
The
there's not
Testament of Night.
really a good reason to have the Testament turned on, given that we don't have any reason to have vows on. So I
Knight's
guess
Testament can wait.
let's go up without any of that stuff and learn some things. Learn some things about getting my face kicked in by new enemies.
My curse. I feel all right.
Okay, now remember, we do have a significant amount of bonus base power on our specials here.
Look at you beneath the shining moonlight. Welcome, gorgeous, to the lovely surface of our world. Please stay as long as you like. Or as long as you can. Of late, it's been a little rough.
So we're definitely looking for a build that prioritizes our specials. I do think Flutterstrike is a pretty reasonable place to start, though. We wouldn't want the Athena boon or the Aphrodite boon on our specials, I think, because the whole point of it is that it has considerable range. Yeah, I think Flutterstrike's perfectly fine. Wow. Okay, yeah, that damage is all right.
Moss.
The light of the moon is all that now illuminates the surface, where the dead have risen, and Olympus teeters on the brink of doom.
Damn you, Chronos.
Well, we'll
Have
see
to
if
get
we
out of this damned city.
see if we can't have something to
From the
say
docks,
about all
I can
that.
find a ship to cross the rift. Should be able to reach Olympus from there.
This game is so damn pretty.
Traitor.
So I don't think I've seen Chronos do anything yet. He's offering moral support, obviously, and that's very valuable. Oh, he did a little dance when we cleared the room. That was rad. Okay, so this is absolutely the Shimmering Moonshot build, right? This is where we start with this.
Fine work as always.
Get ourselves some more bronze, even though I don't know if we have anything to spend it on at the moment.
Aphira's main square.
And here we enter the city of Aphira. So, in the city of Aphira, you can see there's a big magical gate here.
The pathway to the docks is sealed shut by a phantasmal force that neither mortal nor immortal strength can budge.
It's drawing strength from shades.
So we're just gonna have to run around and do some work to dispel that. This seems like a fine place to start.
Shades are trapped within that pylon there.
So if we break these little pylons open, the shades come out and they devour our foes. For a while, you know, they do some work. Yeah, unsurprisingly, this bouncing special thing is a lot better when the enemies are actually, close together. I think I saw Chronos pounce on an enemy there. So, you know, good for you, buddy.
Part of the barrier is down. Must have been that pylon I destroyed. So what? 5 more to go.
All right, let's hope they're all as beautiful in payout terms. There's nothing up here. A couple of Poseidon boons. You know, Poseidon's not a horrible addition to the special. What else we got? Hex and Demeter. You know what? Let's figure out what our hex is. Oh, that's Chronos. Don't attack Chronos. Oh, starting a little denser here. This might be a good time to fire off the old shade bomb.
Moonlight. Calm that shade down, Chronos. See you in the crossroads.
Okay, that's charming. The Chronos can overtake that duty.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
Everybody loves him. He's such a calming presence.
To my light, you suppress that fate-wrought curse that binds you to your realm. I was uncertain such a thing was possible, yet you surprise me fairly often, little star.
Well, that's very sweet. I do like Moonwater an awful lot, especially once you get some buffs on it. I am less in love with Wolf Howl. Honestly, I kind of think we're going to take Moonwater here.
Drink deep and persevere.
So there's something of a good reason to spend magic. Now we just need like a way to replenish it. What does the Omega Special even do again? Oh, right, it creates the larger projectile. I mean, that's fine. I guess one question is, does that also bounce? Okay, yeah, that's compelling then. That's a good reason to use it. Oh, these guys are annoying. Yeah, that's a very annoying enemy.
My understanding was your line could scarce survive beyond the reaches of the Underworld. Yet there you are, traipsing about as though not bound by your father's fate. How can this be?
Okay, I mean, Tranquil Gain is certainly very significant. Plus 40% damage on specials is not as high of a number as you might hope to see, but inflicting freeze on the thing that is your like primary attack, especially if we have it bouncing around, I do think is probably pretty good. Tranquil Gain is an awful lot of gain. You just have to stand still for half a second. Yeah. Even if I do want the Demeter boost on our special, maybe like try to hold out for a higher rarity, I think I'm gonna take Tranquil Gain. That seems good.
Should head to the main square.
Also, technically I didn't free the shades. Let me do this. You don't actually have to do that in order for the game to let you move on, but it feels like I ought to. They shouldn't just sit here captured. I think I will pull a boon from Hermes here. Boy, I sure do love to almost take damage for no reason. And then also to actually take damage for no reason. It's weird that when you kill those guys, they emit eyeballs.
Hey, you're here. That's great. Hex says you even got your Underworld blood curse sorted, so you're ready for a bit of a long-distance run. Just watch for bumps along the way, but let's speed you past them if we can.
His turtle is very adorable. I had not noticed it on previous encounters. Okay, Omega moves happen a bit faster. You channel your Omega cast faster. I think Racing Thoughts might actually be good. Our Omega cast, I think, or our Omega what do you call it? Omega Special is actually pretty good. So this is a little bit of what I was looking for. If you were wondering why I was running all the rooms, some of the rooms have little optional side areas up here
Ash of the Dead.
that have just like free rewards in them. And I say free. Sometimes you have to fight a little bit, but you know what I mean. It's additional reward per room is a pretty good thing to have.
Steady now.
Yeah, so it's always worth making sure you've checked all the doorways.
Bronze beast.
I do need to get just like a little bit more power on this thing so that it is actually one-shotting enemies. Additional Flutter Strike is probably better than additional Tranquil Gain. Like, the amount of Tranquil Gain we have right now is enough, right? It sure looks like enough.
The barrier's lost some of its strength.
Down here we have Aphrodite and Double Magic. Up here we have Apollo. Let's say hi to Apollo. I don't care for that at all. Just throwing eyeball enemies at me.
Denied.
All right, Chronos is doing his best to participate. Unfortunately, he seems to be a little slow to pick out targets.
Apollo.
My word, you reached the surface, didn't you, Sunshine? I thought your birthright meant you couldn't live up here.
And that's the end of the conversation. He doesn't have anything else to say to me. Yeah, 60% more damage in a larger area, sure. I'll take that. That's just fine.
Ghastly thing.
Did one of those things attack Chronos? I don't care for that. So we have an Aphrodite boon or a Poseidon boon to fill the last slot. I don't know if I have a strong opinion about this. So my only really thinking here is that I sure would like to see Hephaestus, potentially. To be perfectly honest, I was kind of thinking that might be the bonus that we want on our special, but the Apollo laser beam is doing some pretty good work. I'm certainly not upset about this. And if we want to see Hephaestus, we want to, you can only have so many gods helping you in a run. I don't know what the limit is, but I feel like if we pick up Poseidon, we're just a little bit less likely to see him, right? Get him, Shades. It's nice to have them, play a part in their own liberation.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, straight to the heroic version of Glamour Cane. Attacks gain power, but prime some, or Shameless Attitude is just flat bonus damage. It's a little bit of a shame to take the same boons over and over again, but it is just bonus damage.
Right.
It's not very much, but it's hard to be upset about it, certainly.
Nowhere to go but out.
Alright, and that deletes, finishing the thing closes the other reward doors off. There is a fountain here that we just had not used. Because it turns out we didn't need it. Interesting.
You've come to aid me even here, Lord Charon. Though I imagine not even you can travel much farther where I'm headed. I won't forget your generosity.
I mean, I am going towards some boats, if that dialogue earlier is to be believed. Alright, let's see what we get.
Just what you wanted, right? Nobody wants you playing favourites, witches. We've got this method of delivering you unmarked boons where you'll just have to take what you can get. Surprise!
Hey, it is in fact just what I was looking for. Attack and special deal more damage for each earth boon you have. With 2 earth boons already. Yeah.
Such strength.
Yeah, absolutely, I'll take that. And then we'll just angle for some more. And hey, look at that. It's wool.
You frighten my sheep. That's a real no-no in this town.
I apologize for my transgression, Cyclops. What do I owe you for the inconvenience? I can pay.
Oh, you pay. The punishment's getting eaten alive by me. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
That seems unusually strict. There's no use following a senseless code of law.
Also, who else would make that rule?
Only kidding. I do make the rules. And I get real tired only eating sheep.
Alright.
Then you'll eat dust.
That's something you can eat. Ow. So the special, the Omega special really doesn't deal very much damage more than the normal special. And it takes a real long time to charge up. It's a little bit more compelling when there are more enemies around, but honestly, not that much. I think we're probably just not gonna. I was making sure that we had our hacks charged. Ow. So that I could do this in case I needed to. And do remember, we get, we will get a refill on our charges when we hit the fountain, so it doesn't harm us at all to use all 3 of them now. Why are you invulnerable? Do I have to kill the... Okay. Just kill all the zombies. The music for this encounter is wild. You don't really hear a lot of like jazz flute in video games, I feel like.
And stay down.
I mean, Darren Korb is just, he's acting on another level, right?
Some wool.
Absolutely no reason to hold on to charges. He seems fine. So we'll steal some of his wool and we'll just get out of here. Alright, feeling like things are going pretty well. One biome in. How are these sheep doing? They're very goofy looking. Okay, what do we want to take on next? I mean, we're actually really close to finishing off the Silken Sash. I think I might go that way. Next time we equip the luckier tooth, it seems like we're likely to finish leveling that up as well.
Very well.
All right, so I'm a little.
Moving on.
Oh, Chronos gets his own little token on the war map here. That's adorable.
A harbor.
Things are weird here. There's a lot of fish in places where you wouldn't
A scuttled
necessarily expect fish to be.
Warships risen from the depths, all headed for Olympus.
Well, it does seem like the sort of thing we should get involved with.
It's got a spectral gate. Take me away. This must have been the closest ship. I'll take it. That strange wheel.
Wow, that was all the enemies on that first... I guess they're walking you in kind of slowly. Well, let us steer toward the ash. One thing I will say about this build is that I do feel like it keeps us in control of the situation. Safe, if not terribly exciting.
Enough. Need to get off
Before
this
you
ship.
go,
Oh, sure. Why wouldn't I just mine a stack of cannonballs? Feels like we could probably just take the whole thing with us, right?
Anchors.
Hey, there we go. That's problem solving right there. I mean, palm for sure.
Talons.
So we're gonna stun lock things a little bit more effectively with the normal attack because it comes out so much faster.
These palms are even here.
Bonus damage is good. Obviously, gotta keep my health up for that. I mean, Flutter Strike is fine. It's certainly not the main thing we're doing, which is what makes me a little reluctant to spend on it. But yeah, just like 2% more bonus damage on everything is pretty good. And I guess we're staying on the ship. Okay, the wheel has collapsed this time. Magic flying swords, sure, why not? New surroundings, new problems, you know how it is. Fortunately, nothing survives long against the big bouncy laser beam. Sure. More shameless attitude. I feel pretty shameless. Expressed through the deep cowardice of my fighting style.
Next.
I gotta be honest, I'm not super jazzed about either of these. I guess in this case, I would take the coin. I don't need more max mana. There are very few times when you do, in my opinion. There's certainly some, like, there are some boons that give you benefits scaling off of your amount of max mana, but I do kind of feel like that's almost the only time you should take such a boon, and it's hard to predict getting that kind of stuff ahead, you know?
Next bearing.
Okay, yes, please, boons. Well, oh, yeah. The thing is, I do so love max HP. Got all excited, and then I looked around for a second. Really paid a small amount of attention to the situation. Alright, these guys attack quite a large area. Alright, feeling pretty good about our level of health already in the run. And it turns out we're getting an Aphrodite boon no matter what.
Now there's a seasoned sailor.
He's got a gun with bouncy projectiles. I'd say I don't care for that. So it's always going to be dash then dash again. Ooh. Or sometimes he doesn't even bother shooting the first half of it at you for whatever reason. Certainly makes it easier to dodge. It's also not clear to me why he's mostly shooting his gun at himself, or what the lobbing projectiles. Probably just to make things more difficult for melee characters, as if they need any more help. Yeah. We're gonna wear him down now. It's just a matter of time. And as soon as the shield's off, he's getting stun locked to the corner. Oh, what's up, nerd? Get him, Chronos! Or just sit there and watch, that's fine.
Enjoy Poseidon's depths.
He knew I had it. Here's the thing about Chronos.
On my authority.
Fundamentally, he trusts me. Whenever you use 40 magic, create a heartthrob. I mean, that's okay for us. More max HP is certainly compelling as well. Rushing inflicts weak twice. I do like the Passion Rush. There's quite a lot of damage, especially as we're trying to dash away from people to shoot them. Yeah, we can take that.
One of the sleeker, broader, ghostly ships in the armada of the Titan Lord is now bereft of all the plunderers that were its crew. But in their restlessness, they may yet rise again.
Then I'll sink them again.
Once again, definitely kind of a we're not so different you and me vibe going on with a lot of the enemies in this game.
The Black Flagship. Olympus, I accept this message.
It's funny that he's still holding an oar while steering. Casts inflict daze, casts expand in size. When you take damage, automatically damage and daze all foes in the vicinity. Solar Ring's not bad. None of these are very exciting. But I don't think I'm going to reroll for them, and I doubt we're going to be offered. Obviously, we would prefer Earth boons, but we're not going to get an Earth boon from Apollo. I can't imagine. Light Smite is not bad. I'll take Light Smite. Sometimes I get hit, and wouldn't it be great if it didn't happen more than once?
The infinite dark.
So, Your Hex also fires your Omega cast with a 100% chance to crit. That's pretty fun. Hex makes you impervious for 1 second. 50% bonus damage for 5 seconds. That's a compelling bonus. So I definitely want Zeal. I don't love Purity as a starting point, but it does seem like we could run from this lower Vigor up to Zeal. We grab Radiance now, run up and grab Zeal that way. That'll put us off of hitting Saturation for a while, but we can get there eventually. And I do think that hitting Radiance and Zeal is more important. So yeah, let me go like this.
Into the dark.
I don't think we're going to take the food. I'm going to save money for the... Chronos, be nice.
Salutations.
Shut up. I'm trying to focus on this boat.
Sticklers.
But yeah, I didn't take any, I didn't take the food because my hope here is that we will be able to make decent purchases on the shop right before the boss as well. Okay, these worms are familiar enough. Sure would be cool if there weren't so damn many of them around, though. I am...
Better.
Take a second and heal, jeez. Yeah, I was not prepared for the density of the worm spam.
The foremost ship.
Yeah, I knew it couldn't be too far off. Right, we had done quite a number of battles already. And a golden apple up ahead.
Well, well.
Whenever you inflict weak, also inflict random curses from the other Olympians. So we have weak on our attack and on our dash, right? I think this is actually very compelling. 3 bonus random curses.
Life.
And 236 max HP.
Hey, sailor. What a coincidence running into you like this so far away from home. Where are you headed? Maybe I could give you a lift.
You know perfectly well where I'm headed. And I can get there on my own, thanks.
You sure about that? Because it looks like you've been having a pretty rough night so far, and it's only going to get worse.
I don't care for your insinuations here, Eris. Speak plain or get out of my way.
Okay, I'm going to shoot you with my gun many times.
Oh, I'll speak plain. You're boring, I don't like you, and you don't get to order me around. Catch!
So it definitely behooves us to occasionally hit her with the attack to apply the weak. Or we can get her with
Reloading!
we can get her with dashes too. Okay, it was nice of her to blow herself up with a barrel there. She has a crazy amount of HP though, huh?
That's hot enough.
This is gonna be an endurance test for sure.
Oh, damn it. That does it.
Okay, bad news. Listen, it's fine. It doesn't matter how many bonuses she has if she never actually hits you, right?
Back to normal.
Ow.
Got some new sights.
You know what? I'll just go ahead and... Huh. Her laser sight was occluded by the object, so I thought her shot would be, but it clearly was not. Ow. It's nice of them to gather up a little bit at least.
Spread fire. Now it's my turn.
Get her, Chronos. No, don't run from her. Go get her.
Open wide.
See, obviously these things they're supposed to be here for you to get some cover as a way of avoiding some of her shots. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't so much, as we saw, and obviously eventually she destroys them. It's cool to get a random freeze. Ow, damn. Alright, so clearly I don't remember all of her attacks. The thing where she just like gets to unload the whole magazine into you instantly certainly struck me by surprise there.
Come here, trouble.
Oh, okay.
How could you be so cruel?
Yeah. You must think me a real cad.
You started it. For me.
Do you see?
Oof.
Chronos, do your thing. Good job.
All he has to do is be like, hey, listen, when you get down there, I'm going to be down there, and we're going to hang. It's going to be rad.
Solid ground.
I'm going to have a cooler. And some tunes. I don't know what kind of music Chronos is into, but I bet everybody likes it.
Could try a different one.
Okay, so we got our Silken Sash leveled up all the way. What is interesting? So, that was where that path ended when I played this before. I think maybe we could just take the Ghost Onion as just plus 50... Excuse me. Plus 50 health right now, and it's sort of a general use... a general use heal. Part of the value of taking any one of these is to force its level upward, right? Like, I think there's something to be said for... Oh, you know, we do want to push a lot of bonuses on our Path of Stars. Yeah, maybe we take this. I was going to say the aromatic file is also maybe compelling, but
All right.
let's try to get our Hex upgraded. Also, the music, y'all. So,
At
totally new ground now. I mean, like, yeah, we're on the mountain.
It's under attack.
There we go, just keep the three of them stun locked forever. Perhaps not the most dignified attack, but it's working.
The majesty of Mount Olympus lies half buried underneath a heavy coat of snow, which masks the scars and blemishes of a protracted siege.
Beautiful.
Okay, I know I asked for the Path of Stars, but like I can't skip a hammer, I don't think. I think it would be very foolish to skip a hammer.
Deep breath, Mel. Made it this far, and yet the real climb is just about to start. The family may be much too proud to ask for help, but it's their time of need. Together, we can all prevail.
Yeah. The part where the lady has at you with the machine gun grenade launcher is just the start. That really flung me upward. Okay, so we have like a slam down mechanic. Like I'm a fucking Space Marine drop pod or something.
Why are you attacking me? You leave me little choice. Right.
Alright, I'm trying to keep the satyr in particular under control here.
The mountain's own defenses turned on me.
I mean, things are probably very haywire and fucked up here. I'm not taking it personally.
Automatons apparently are not my friends.
Attacks are faster. You can channel magic into your Omega Special to deal huge damage. Probably actually the winner. Etheric Moonburst, giving you a power shot that deals plus 50% damage, is not, I think, going to stand quite up to this.
A sturdy stuff indeed.
So these ones give you the fling, and then there are just like little doors as well, it looks like.
The Battle of Olympus hangs in the balance as the mountain's mechanical protectors and the Titan's forces continue to glide, shaking the heavens themselves.
All the world shivers.
Yeah, and it still bounces. I mean, that seems pretty good. I still think this is going just fine. Yeah, more special damage.
Thought these only grew below.
More special damage is for sure a winner. There's our path.
Gold pikes.
Oh no, Gold Pikes, an enemy I've never seen before, but she already knows the name of. We'll grab resources before we do anything else, because I don't know for sure what might suddenly kill me. I guess I have Death Defiances. It's not that likely I'm going to suddenly actually die. Oh, okay. Don't love that. And they did that while being actively fired on. Like, they're not, their animations are fast enough that I can't stun lock them out of the attacks. Okay, we really just don't want to be close to them at all. Oh. Oh!
Hail.
Hey there, do I have nectar for you?
The noble princess of the dead at last. I am your cousin Athena. I'm proud to welcome you to Olympus. Yet I could be prouder, as this wasn't always such a miserable place.
Hail, Lady Athena, and well met. Please call me Malinui. Now where can I direct my wrath, that we may liberate your mountain stronghold and see its glory all restored?
Well met indeed, Malinoi. The wretched Titan's armies have infiltrated our most sacred grounds. On them, your wrath may be well spent, especially as you rise toward the summit, where most of our family now takes refuge.
The Palace of Zeus. And what of you? Why aren't the others out here fighting by your side?
Because that is precisely what our strategy requires, for they aided your arrival, did they not? Now let us go our separate ways, and may my blessing aid in your ascent.
I mean, yeah, that sounds rad as hell. After you take damage, become impervious for 2 seconds. Whenever you use 90 magic, up to 3 foes are struck by spears from the heavens. That's pretty cool. Your casts also deal a burst of damage in the area and temporarily make you deflect. It's all fire, huh? You know what? I'm going to roll for the reoffer. I think these are good, but not amazing, and I'm kind of just curious what kind of stuff she has in general. Oh. Gain a Death Defiance that replenishes in each location, but prime 150 of your magic. I do love a Death Defiance. 150 magic primed would mean that I don't have enough magic to charge my special even once. And that's fixable, certainly. It is an extra Death Defiance. Potentially more than one extra Death Defiance. But also there's the epic version of Righteous Pike here, which is pretty compelling. It is an extra Death Defiance. I'm actually really torn between these two. I think they're both really compelling. Especially given how fast we now can spend our magic. We're going to get a lot of Righteous Pikes. But we have a lot of health as well. Death Defiance naturally brings you back at 40%, right? Yeah. So this represents another 50 health. Coming back to life with another 50 health. Potentially more than once per run, right? We have a boss to fight here, and then should we survive that, another boss theoretically beyond, assuming that this path is the same length as the other one. Gosh, they both seem so good. All right.
The might and fury of Olympus be with you. Back into the fray.
May I be right about that offense being a better defense thing. Anything else going on around here? Aha! Small amount of gold. So, another 6 points gets me Fortune, Zeal, so do we want to go over the top? +1 uses is probably good. Fortune and Saturation. Okay. We're going to get to meet a sub-boss of the area, for whose favor I say let's go Apollo.
Wow.
Hi.
You must be Talos. Please tell me you're smarter than the other automatons around here. I'll have to take that as an absolutely not.
Ow. My face. Alright, well, it's not too hard to fight if you can just stand back. As ever, I bet melee characters really feel the difference. take a couple of seconds out and regen. Oof.
Mindless machinery and nothing more.
Okay, perfect image, really hard to skip. Perfect image. Sure, I'm having a hard time even being shown Earth boons. I really would really love to see an Earth boon. They don't want to give me gods that even have access to them. Alright, fortunately his intent was clear enough there that I was able to dodge on the first one. Is that Snake wearing an adorable backpack? This is where he keeps all his applesauce? Alright, stun locks for everybody. Oh, except for new guy. Wow, a whole extra 5%. That's quite a significant bonus for a single palm. So, I am curious about... Oh,
What was that?
what was that? Huh. I am curious about the difference here between the go up and the thing. Like, we're supposed to be ascending, and I don't know that we are ascending if we're taking these. It might be the case that we're going up slower. It might be the case that the doors never raise your tier and that you have to use these things to go up. Well, no, it looks like there's staircase. It looks like there's a staircase behind the doors.
Raptors there.
So it's hard to know. It's hard to know exactly what effect these are having on the speed of my traversal. Yeah, I would love to get to use our Omega cast more often, or Omega special rather, but a lot of these enemies do not want to let me sit still for that amount of time. Wow, that tiny little fast-firing projectile did 15, huh? These enemies are rough. We certainly have the time to go shopping.
Lord Charon, sort of.
Wait.
A note says, "Hey, take what you need for gold. Honor system."
Yeah, fair enough.
Heights such as these are no place for the boatmen of the Underworld, and yet his wares are curiously to be found, born here perhaps by allies that remain unseen.
Allies whom I certainly appreciate.
Yeah, they're doing good work. Finally, we might be able to get ourselves an Earth boon here.
In the name of Hades.
Start of an encounter. Yeah, I think we'll take Anvil Ring. We don't currently have just like a normal cast boost. Bonus damage on attacks. Yeah, after I take damage, more damage to my foes. And you know what? I'm absolutely buying that as well. I am not doing a good job maintaining my HP. And then I think I would rather have more Apollo boons than Aphrodite boons. Okay, I mean, this is a little scary. These are doing some real damage.
And now for you.
There we go. It is really nice to be able to call down the sky spears.
In the name of Hades.
Extra dose is not so exciting. I think supernova will be good for us, actually.
The light of the sun. An olive branch.
Okay, interesting. I definitely
An iris.
think that we want to take more shopping.
Quiet here, at least.
Is it about to be boss time? It sure is. Let me buy this before... There are definitely some things I would prefer to improve. Buy this before we dilute the pool anymore. Supernova's not terrible. Anvil Ring is also good. Yeah.
Tucked away.
Hello, sunshine.
After your Omega Cast expires, rapidly deal damage in the area for 2 seconds. 10 damage every 0.13 seconds. I mean, we can put that on, I suppose. I don't think extra dose is super compelling with this run, or with this build. And honestly, I might rather have the weaken. Alright, let's see what this looks like.
Stop right there. Ah, here comes the unexpected wrinkle in my master's plan. I know who you are, lost daughter of Hades, and I know that you know who I am. I had a premonition of this very moment.
Lord Prometheus, I presume. You must have premonitions all the time. I'd not heard you were liberated, or that Chronos is the master you serve. Solidarity between titans, then?
Well, I mean, you can imagine why he might not be super friendly with Zeus and all them.
Call it a change of heart. I was a coward and a fool, you see, to have sided once with gods against my kind, but no more. This is my attempt at atonement.
I like the bandages around the midsection.
What, by leading this reckless assault? I never took you for a coward, but you remain a fool.
Perhaps you're right, but I shall be a victorious fool at least. For I have seen you stand no chance at all.
Okay, so the Titan of Foresight with some kind of magic fire on his arm, and also, presumably, a great infinite eagle that has been pecking at him for some time versus me and my frog. Seems fair odds. The ring's coming with me, so... Okay, the ring is where the damage shall be. Man, his attacks are very big and cool looking. Gotta chill out for a second. There we go. Part of me does think I need to, like, do some mining immediately. Because I might not survive the fight. Okay, so he has crazy split time dodge nonsense. That commits it, and then we run. I see. Well, we need mana here. Okay, so is anytime he's in the ring that he doesn't take damage, or... Oh, I don't like this. Okay, so gonna be low, then both, and then high. Right. Okay.
Curse you gods.
This is an interesting fight. Man has so much HP. Also, he's a really cool, like, I like his thing where he kicks a power wave at you, fucking Terry Bogard style. That's pretty rad. I hit really hard, but I hit really hard, like, you know, very infrequently. Like that. Ah! No. You don't need more guys. Stuff back here. I should be trying to bait him into casts more often. Ah, I was too slow. Right, because I can get 1 or 2 swings of the cast off on him. Okay. So we're safe high. Then mid. Then high. Then mid. No, it was then low, then everything except low. Ow. Stupid bird.
Oh, you shall.
I do feel like you should get something for getting to hit himself with his big area attacks. He does seem like very eager to do it. It feels like a cool element of the fight, and then you get him in the thing and it's just like, oh no, actually he's immune to his attacks. Oh, that's cool. He's got a lot of cool moves. Wait a second. Ah. Well, I'm glad I mined. Okay, I'm learning the fight, you know, I'm figuring out the moves.
He saw right through me.
I mean, I don't think that was so bad.
We made it back here safe and sound, didn't we, Chronos?
I'm not going to pretend that Chronos was, like, the most helpful that a video game pet has ever been, but it's, you know...
Hello.
Again, moral support. That's worth something.
Lord Moros, you said before you think Chronos is going to influence the weavings of the fates. You mean he's going to try to change the future? Force a favorable outcome?
Yes. I think he's already trying to do just that. Unfortunately for him, the 3 fates can be a bit headstrong. I trust they may be quite resistant as captives.
I can't imagine Chronos tolerating insolence, whether from your sisters or anybody else. How he must hate them. When he was overthrown before, that was the outcome of a fated prophecy.
Indeed. As for now, I sense there are no weavings happening at all. No new futures foretold. Chronos believes he has no prophecy to fear. Yet I believe this is an opportunity for you to make a better future for us all.
The crossroads hide the plans and movements of the nightmare-bringing witch and her compatriots. But for how long?
For long enough.
I mean, I don't feel like...
Hail to you, Witch of the Crossroads.
I don't feel like his fears being based on prophecy and whatever is all that. You know, it doesn't... This doesn't matter. I'm here to kill him. I'm going to do the job regardless of whether or not there are prophecies. But I get what Moros is saying about, like... The fact that he has no expectations creates a certain kind of blind spot.
It gladdens me to see you, Hecate. I have observed the stalemate upon Olympus holds, although the Titan Chronos musters forces in Ephyra still. Shall I continue monitoring them?
Yes, Selene, do. Blasted Ephyra is the closest exit out of here. Do you suppose they are prepared for a single assailant to weave through their ranks?
The Titan's forces are somewhat in disarray. Thus, no, I do not think they are sufficiently prepared for one of us. But I shall watch and make certain of it. For now, I must be off. Together we shine.
Farewell. Together we shine.
I know what to do.
I know what to do. I'll summon a colony of bats. Bats love rubbish. So we can reactivate the dormant pool of purging in the pathway leading to Tartarus. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not think that this is a valuable... not a high priority for me. We have a limited supply of iron for the moment. Let me see if there's anything better to do with it.
Prometheus opposes us. Now that one hurts, goddess. Amongst us mortals, he was quite popular. Beloved, even. Gave us the gift of fire. Practically made us who we are.
And in so doing, he violated the will of Olympus. Supposedly, he has the gift of foresight. He ought to have anticipated the consequences of his disobedience.
What makes you think he didn't? All the more reason we admired him. He knew the cost of what he did for us and paid it willingly, or so I choose to think. But all that's in the past. If he's thrown in with Chronos now, he's lost his way.
He's done both. Some nightshade.
Yeah, I mean, it is sad. It is sad. Wow, poppy seeds take forever to grow. So do these. So we do need some cattail seeds. I know. You know what I need is to be able to use the rest of the damn garden. I know that at some point we do get access to them. Or at least we did by this point in the early access, like the very, very early builds. I feel like I already had access to them. So it's a shame that it does not. It's a shame that it's not still happening. I think I'm gonna hold on to my card because again, like large amounts of psyche are probably more important than large amounts of ash. Although obviously, we do need both. So okay, what do I want to plant? We do need we need cattails and nightshade seeds a bunch.
Grow strong.
Or cattail and fully grown nightshade, obviously. Hi, Chronos. Alright, did not really come away from that with very much psyche. I mean, I spent a lot of psyche right before we left, too, so that certainly got something to do with it. And what's up down here? Well, you know, we may as well. I'm just going to go ahead and max that out.
We are as one.
And then we're going to go and claim our prophecy reward. Because whatever that stuff is, I want some of it.
There's something new here.
The arms of night were forged with you in mind.
Prevail at the mountain's peak. Shall earn the rarest of blessings from the Olympians. So yeah, we saw a legendary there.
What's possible?
Okay, I wish this would only have the big jagged exclamation point if there was actually something new.
Not even the wiles and stratagems of that resourceful sacker of cities, Odysseus, may be sufficient to overcome the Titan of Time.
They say never to underestimate that man.
So, that was adamant during that boss fight. Well, let me tell you something. I'm real fucking glad that I mined it then.
At last. Cassynth, the black coat. Envelop me in darkness that our foes cannot escape.
Cassynth is how we're pronouncing that, huh? Okay, so what's your deal? Alright, so it's a very short-ranged move, the Omega attack. Special is some homing missiles that have some kind of weird properties. Omega special. Ah. Okay, Omega Special is like some almost res style lock on stuff. That's interesting. Oh, the dash strike is cool. Okay, the Omega attack, while it seems like a kind of a hard thing to use up close and so slow, it really does do quite a lot of damage.
I sense a great weight bearing down on you, young one. Not quite as bad as what old Atlas got, but still.
What do you advise is my next move, Commander? To pursue our enemy in the Underworld? Or come to the aid of Olympus?
Well, not to be all greedy here, but I say go wherever you can get the stuff you need the most right now. We got some stuff down here they don't got up there and so on, right?
I suppose.
He's a master tactician. You can't argue with it. What do we have as far as aspects for the new toy? The answer is nothing. Oh, right, the Rod of Fishing.
The Rod of Fishing. What shall the rivers yield to us?
It shall serve you well.
The critical enchanted Rod of Fishing. So hold on, I think we did complete some prophecies there. Let's go and have a look. 200 bones.
Bound to bear each of the nocturnal arms.
And 40 ash. It's certainly not bad. Did we unlock anything new? No. I guess at this point, if we know we don't have anything else we want to do right now, I'm gonna go up again. So hopefully we'll get more iron. Yeah.
Flow red again, no purging pool of Tartarus.
Intent was true.
If only. So the cauldron doesn't have the glowing effect above it every time we run past. So I have all of my grasp spent, and I think reasonably so. We have some bones, but I'm not going to bother pushing anything. I think we're ready to just go ahead and call it. Let me see something real quick. Do we get?
I can deepen my connection with the night.
Okay, it looks like we do get testaments for the bosses up the mountain. I was wondering if it might be the case that we wouldn't see upward bosses until we had cleared the upward path once. I have no idea how difficult that's going to turn out to be. If we activate one level of wards, we can get a testament bonus on the guy who just kicked our ass, whose name I've already forgotten. You know, the guy with the eagle of the fire, Prometheus. Which is, I suppose, a statement of intent at the very least. Yeah, you know what? I think that's going to be the plan.
My vows are made.
As I am your witness.
A secret monument to night, etched with her will and testament, looms tall within the training grounds, revealing its nature only to the worthy.
I'm in the inner circle now.
All right, I think this thing is going to be some fun. That's going to be it for us for today, though. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we're going to find out, is it as cool to use 2 giant magic gloves and also some shoulder-mounted rocket launchers against a bunch of undead guys, as it seems like it has to be. Come back next time to find out, and we'll see you then.